There's a saying that says, if you do not remember your past history, you're going to repeat it again in the future. And standing here from this vantage point in the balcony of East Gate Church, kind of looking back at our past history from the 16th century, from the days when our forefathers stood up against tyranny and the National Covenant, the sign of the National Covenant, it's good to just think again the price that they were willing to pay against the tyranny of the day and reflecting upon that from our point today. So today we have a good look around our nation. Secularism now has just risen to such a level now that their values are now completely and utterly being desecrated. We could look at education. We see what's taking place in the education front, what they're teaching in our schools. We can see marriage once it was held in high honour, now it's been crumbling around us. People not think it worthwhile to be married at all. And we think, how are we going to challenge this today as the church? It's very easy to feel powerless in today with secularism on such a rise now, dominating every aspect of our society. A little bit like Goliath in the days of David when it dominated the field and the church was left feeling powerless or inadequate. That's why a couple of years ago, and we chose to go to Greyfriars Kirkyard, I put out word to all the ministers and to different churches as a people of God to gather there, not only to remember the National Covenant signing in 1638, but also to, again, just to call the nation to a time of repentance. After that, last year we did another tour of the 8 cities of Scotland. We felt God had put it in our hearts to travel around the 8 cities with one message, which was predominantly, choose you this day whom you will serve. Now we have to be looking at how we are going to be moving forward. Hence the reason we'll put on this conference, and we are now going to engage with the ministers and with the people of the church that we can gather here to think, right, it's time for action. Maybe this is one of those moments that Jenny Geddes threw a stool in the air and it became the spark. It became the call for resistance. And I believe it's time for us as a church to find, not only to find our voice, but we need to rise up in the spirit of our fathers to resist this evil that we see now is just so encapsulated to our land and find our moment as the people of God. It's time for us to rise up and to meet the challenges of today as our fathers did yesterday, and regain again this nation for the Lord. Come and join us as we are looking back, moving forward. Saturday, the 2nd of March, here at East Gate Church from around 10 o'clock, as myself, Malcolm McPherson, the evangelist, and others, as we come and we lock together in a time of prayer, as we come together and we review not only the past, but more importantly, what are we going to do today? It's time for us. This is our day, I believe, for rising up and for taking the land of God for Scotland. For more information, please visit our website, eastgatechurch.co.uk/moving forward. Book your tickets, and I will look forward to seeing you on that day, 2nd of March. Look forward to seeing you.